how many of you are business owner, and those who are employee that you work for a certain company, you can also type in there. That's maybe you can type employee. So I would like to know how many of you are actually employee and how many of you are actually business owner. Okay, so right, yeah, okay. Like what Sue say, business owner type B, employee type E. Okay, because depending on my audience, and my presentation might be a little bit different. Huh? Oh, mostly okay. Merly Lim is business owner. Ing Ai Big is business owner. Okay, Ing Ai Big, I heard this name before. Huh? Do I know you? Lim Teck Hong, business owner. Okay. Yeah.
Chet Nolia, Wayne, Pui Kwan, Pauline, Pei Ling, in the E quadrant, yeah. Siu Fong also, thank you very much for your response. If you're an employee, put an E. If you're a business owner, put a B. So we know who the target audience and what is it that you want to learn. All right.
Okay.
For those people who have just logged in, welcome. Welcome. Sorry for the technical issues in the beginning. We were waiting for you in the other room actually. So, all right.
Let me share my screen there.
Yeah, we are a bit behind time. Let us know what are your thoughts, and please feel free to interact. Joe will give us his 1 hour and plus here. He has a special session where he will do live consultation or live advice for business owners and also career people. If you have questions, he will do a live and immediately answer your question. So thank you very much for that. Otherwise, we will be charging, right? So yeah.
So at first, what I heard from Sue was I only have 1 hour to speak. So I have prepared a script, and I'm going to be very fast. But since as Sue say I can have an extra section today, then that will be good. Okay. So a little bit about myself first. Let me introduce myself. My name is Joe Boey. Okay. I specialize in career and business consultancy. So I speak regularly on radio stations, Melody FM, trade show, exhibition, economical forums to business entrepreneurs, property investor, and also working professionals. Okay. Well, I have consulted hundreds of businesses around the world, which include like car assembly plant, manufacturing plant, seaport, IT companies, shopping malls, hotels, and even bankers. Okay. Well, I was a panel speaker in MABC. What is MABC? Malaysian Australian Business Council. Okay. No, I like to change. Okay, so this was last year. Okay, last year I was invited by MABC to actually do economic outlook on 2019. All right. So yeah, so there's this Australian guy that's very tall. So okay, obviously my height is not that tall. Huh? So I was sitting at this picture here. I was sitting at the side. Okay, so yeah, this was me in the MABC talk in 2019, right? Well, okay, that is a little bit about myself. So in today's webinar, I like to share with you how you can survive the recession, right? Okay, so so before I start, I talk a little bit about myself. How did I overcome the previous recession before, right? So I was actually a trained engineer. I studied engineering at the time. During my time, actually, I'm not that young, although my look it looks young. I'm over 40s already. So during my time, the semiconductor industry was blooming, and almost everyone I know, all my friends, they are actually wanted to go into semiconductor engineering. Yeah. So, but nowadays very different. After I graduated, nobody want to do engineering anymore. And nowadays, engineering is not really the in thing anymore. Okay. So back when my first recession was actually a small one, not a very big recession. It was back in 2001. Okay, 2001, and that is when the 9/11, the World Trade Center was attacked. Okay, that is not really a big major recession, but nevertheless, it's because of the attacks. Some of the company in Malaysia will have pay cuts, and yeah, some of the company will have pay cuts. So most of my friends that is study engineering together with me, when they work at that time, quite a lot of my friends was affected. We have pay cut at that time, but I was one of the lucky one. I do not have any pay cuts, but of course there are no salary increment or bonuses that year also. Okay, then the second recession is actually the big one, which is happening in 2008. Okay, where the subprime financial crisis happened. Okay, that's the time when Lehman Brothers collapsed, and the company that I worked for at that time, I'm working for a Singaporean company at the time. They also decided to collapse together with Lehman Brothers. So they closed down all the branches in Malaysia. So at the time I was out of job. Okay, it was actually a very tough time at the time. Right, I have lots of debt to pay. I have a house mortgage, I have car loans, and to make matter worse, my son was born at the time. So then suddenly I have one more thing to worry. I have to worry about buying milk formula. Only before that, I don't know that milk formula actually costs so much, right? It's so expensive. Okay, at that time, I was actually a bit depressed. I was lost, a bit frustrated. Basically, I don't know what to do. So I was looking for answer at the time. And what I found is, in order to have a better life, you need to make better decision. And to make a better decision, you need to have better knowledge. Okay, that's what I found. Right. Okay, so that's a little bit about myself. Okay, I will not waste too much time to tell you about my life history. So in this webinar, I'm going to, because time is very limited. Time is very limited. I only have 1 hour. So I'm going to do my best to actually maximize what the value that I'm going to give you. Okay, I'm not going to hold anything back. And in exchange, I also ask for your commitment, okay, to be fully attentive and really focus on this webinar. I would like you to close your door, okay, so that nobody will disturb you, and also silence your phone. Okay, thanks for doing that for me. Okay, so please stay to the end, because I already asked the organization party so that I can have extra time today. So with this extra time, what I would like to do is actually I would like to help one or two of you. Okay, if you have any business problem or career related problem right now, okay, keep it for you first. Okay, don't no need to ask me now. Wait until the end of the session. When I finish those session, I'm going to have extra section with you. I'm going to help 1 or 2 person to actually solve their problem. Okay, live. Okay, I'm going to do it live for everyone to see how I do it. And I hope that this will help the person that was selected. And okay, so depending on the time, how much time they are going to give me. If I can do more, I do more. If not, then perhaps I'll choose about 1 or 2. Okay, so example of what you can ask. All right, because your questions is also very important. So if I can, then maybe I will unmute you. We will do it interactively. You talk to me, I talk to you. This type of consult. Is it okay? Right? Okay, for just to give you some example of some recent consult that I've done. So one of it is actually a photographer. So he come to me, photographer, as you know, not only MCO, a few months before MCO, during Chinese New Year, his last job was in Chinese New Year. After that, there's no job for this poor photographer anymore. And since MCO, he can't do anything about photography. So that is one of the problem that he's having right now. Photography, he's a photographer that he doesn't have any job from Chinese New Year right until now. So I analyze the situation for him, and then I give him some advice. Okay, so to cut things short, the advice I give him is actually to teach how to do good photography online. Okay, for example, right now you have the handphone, right? Not many people want to learn how to use the DSLR camera, but everyone has a handphone. So handphone, you have cameras, right? So with handphone cameras, I encourage this photographer clients of mine to actually teach people how to use handphone to take good cameras, right? What are the apps that can use to actually edit the photo to become better? Okay, so this is one of the examples that I did for the recent consult. There's also another person who has doing shoe retail business. Okay, she has retail store, about 150 stores in the whole of Malaysia, Singapore, and also Indonesia. Okay, So what happened is, yeah, during the lockdown, there's nobody go out and buy anything. So most of his store has to be closed also. So what can he do, right? So these are the problem that you can ask me later. So if you have such problem, you can ask me later, all right? So there are questions also from employee point of view. There is one employee that she's a copywriter in the print media industry. Okay, that means the company that she's in right now, they do printing media, advertising. Okay, but not there's but not online. Okay, not online. So what can she do? Because obviously she also can sense that her company is actually going to bankrupt very soon. So we analyze the situation for her and actually give her some suggestion. And actually this was done in this morning only. Yeah. And also there's another company also that I did a consult this morning, is actually a facial beauty company. So this guy, he owns a few branches of facial shop. Yeah. So obviously MCO lockdown right now, nobody go and do facial right now. So what can he do? Right. So there are a lot of things that can be done. So I'll share with you more at the end of the section, because I'm afraid 1 hour I can't finish the whole topic. All right. Okay. So stay until the last. After I finish this topic, please stay on. We will do the live demonstration of the live consult. Okay. Okay. So I try to move my screen. Okay. So all right. Okay, so current crisis. Well, COVID-19 is not just a pandemic, all right? COVID-19 is also a trigger point to the next major financial crisis. Okay, I mean, how many of you agree that we are actually already in recession right now? Okay, please type 1. Right? How many of you agree? Please type 1. Let me know. Okay, for those who doesn't agree also can. Never mind one. We are in a democratic country. So you please type 2 if you don't agree. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. Right. All right. Okay. There are a lot of 1. Anyone disagree? Okay. All right. All right. So all right. Okay. So most of you agree, I believe. Anyone disagree? If anyone disagree, please type 2. It's all right. We are in a very democratic country. Okay. Okay. But anyway, for those who type 2, let me show you some evidence. Okay, so this happened to be, I got this from the internet. It's from New Straits Times. You can see that IMF officially declared global recession. This was, okay, let me put the chat at the side, okay, so that my screen is bigger. Okay, so this news was published in March, end of March. Okay, so in April, and 22nd of April, there is another published from Fitch Rating. They say unparalleled global recession underway. So it's already happening. Okay, in case for those who still don't believe yet. Well, even in Malaysia, you see, okay, COVID-19 has a huge negative impact in business operation, right? Well, government manufacturer is already closing their shop in a few branches in Malaysia, not only in KL, but I heard the Kuantan and the Johor branch also was closed. Okay, of course, hotel industry, no need to say anything. Everybody now know. Everybody stay at home. No one is going out anymore. Okay, so the next topic I want to talk about is, okay, so now you know recession is already here. Okay, so what are your choices? What do you want to choose? Would you want to be happy and rich, or sad and poor? Okay. Okay, of course the answer is very obvious to me, but I also want to hear from you guys. If you want to be happy and rich, please type H. If you choose to be sad, please type S. Okay, I hope nobody choose that. Okay. Okay, anyone? Yeah, what's your choice? Okay, well, whatever your choice is right now, okay, whether you believe it or not, things has already changed. Okay, well, even COVID-19 disappeared, things will not be the same again. People will still be afraid. Right? Social distance will be the norm, will be the new norm right now. Right? Social distancing will be the new norm right now. Well, during lockdown, I think we have been locked down for more than 2 months. We also, most of us also realize that we don't need to buy so many stuff, right? So retail business is also is having trouble right now. Well, social distancing will cause a lot of problem with business like cinemas, uh, airlines, right? Cruise ship, travel industry will suffer a lot. So and when we also realize that we don't have to spend so much on unnecessary stuff anymore. So most of the time we only spend on necessary stuff, right? Like like the what do you say? Okay, grocery. Grocery will be doing very, very good. Right now, delivery service also will be very, very good. Okay, so these are the new norm. There are some businesses that is going to thrive. There are some businesses that is going to disappear. Okay, so whether you like it or not, things are changing. So the question is, what is your choice? If you want to be happy, you also need to be changed. You need to change yourself, right? Okay, so the first thing is to accept the change, right? And to adapt to it fast. Okay, so please let me know. First of all, are you able to accept this or not? Are you able to accept the change or not? If you are able to accept change, please type change, right? I like to see, I hope that you guys are able to accept the changes, right? Yeah, please type change. Rickman change, Doreen change, yeah, Kaheng, yes, good. So, all right, great. So I guess I'm speaking to the right crowd, right? So yeah, I need to know, I need to know you guys well better, right? Okay, in case I'm speaking to the wrong crowd. All right. Okay, let me change the slide. Okay, how do I change it? Having problem changing the slide. Okay, first of all, before you know what you can do to survive this recession, you have to see where are you right now first. Okay, check where are you right now. Okay, first, are you drowning, are you floating, or are you swimming? What do I mean by drowning? Drowning is actually when you do not have, right now you don't have any source of income, you have no job, no income, and you are in debt, and you don't have any connection. What do you mean by connection? Connection is actually you don't know who are the people that can help you. Okay, so how many are drowning? If you are drowning, please type D. If you are floating, please type F, and if you are swimming, please type S. Okay, well, back in 2008, I was actually drowning at the time. Okay, I hope there's not many, no people here are drowning right now. Okay, floating is still all right. Floating, that means you still have a job, right? You still have you have one source of income. You still, but you are in debt. Okay, most of us are in debt anyway. We have house loan, we have car loans, we have student loans. There are so many loans we have to pay, right? So no, right? And floating also means you have no connection. No connection means you don't know who can help you. Okay, so let me know. There are a few floating here right now. Swimming, good. Mr. Lim is swimming, good. Swimming means you already have a multiple source of income. Okay, what do you mean by multi-source of income? That means you, other than your career income, you also might have investment, you have some side deals, side businesses, maybe you have a few businesses on your hand. That will be multiple source of income. Okay, then you are in control on your finance. All right, so you know how much you are earning. Okay, so these are when you are swimming. Okay, so good debt, what do you mean by good debt? Good debt is actually you are still in debt, but the debt that you have actually, the money that you have is actually helping you to get more money out of it. Okay, it's like you're borrowing money from the bank to actually run a business or run an investment, and you can get more return for that. You are using other people's money to make money. That is good, called good debt. Right? Good connection means you have a lot of friends. You have you know who are the people that are able to help you. Okay, so if you are in the swimming stage right now, congratulations. the coming recession will be your playing field. Okay, this is not, every recession there are millionaires are makes. Okay, not only millionaire, more billionaires are makes. Okay, so if you are in a swimming right now, I'd like to say congratulations for you. This is the time that you have been waiting for. Okay, so the recession is going to be a playing field. It's where a lot of good deals out there that you can make use of. Okay, all right. So if you are swimming, please wait until the end of the session where we can discuss on the consultation of business. Okay, so this program today are more designed for the drowning and the floating. Okay, I hope no one is drowning right now, because I've been through the drowning process before. It's really painful. I hope nobody is in that position right now. Okay, so let's go together. Okay, next, who you are right now and who you want to be. Okay, all right, this one you don't have to tell me. You just keep it to yourself. Okay, right now, who are you? Which class are you? Are you in the D class, C class, B class, or A class? Right, so what do you mean? Well, D class people are actually complainers. Because these people like to complain. They are not willing to change. They are not willing to take action to change. They always have the victim mentality. What do you mean by victim mentality? That means they are always the victim. Anything that happened, they others people to be blamed. It's never their fault one. Okay, so they always think life is very unfair to them. They are always in the losing end. So these are the class D people. Okay, I hope there's no class D people in this webinar, but you don't have to tell me which class are you right now. Okay, well, class C, what is class C? Class C is the wait and see mentality. This one I believe a lot. A lot of people they like to wait and see. So they want to wait. What happened after COVID-19? If COVID-19 disappear after MCO, what happened? Okay, they want to wait and see. So these are class C mentality. So class C, nothing wrong with that. Class C also want convenient. Well, also nothing wrong with that. I also like to have convenient. I believe a lot of people likes convenient also. Okay. Well, class C people also they stop trying, or they stop doing something when they feel it's too hard. Okay. Class 3 people like to be in the comfort zone. Right. So you have to know yourself first. Which class are you right now? Okay. Class B people. Class B are people that are willing to learn, willing to take action, willing to change, but in their heart they always hope for easy journey. Okay. So class B people, they wish for they are wishing for comfort zone. They wish for please have I want to have luck, so I don't have to go through a so hard journey. Okay, these are class B. Okay, nothing wrong with class B. They are fine. Okay. And class A people are people that do whatever it takes. They are very high spirit, high energy. Okay, they have the winning attitude. They impossible for them is spelled I am possible. Okay, so these are the class A people, right? So whichever class are you right now doesn't matter. What matters more is which class do you want to be. Okay, let me know. Right, which class do you want to be? Type A, B, C, D. Okay, all right. Let me know which class would you like to be, right? Okay. Come on. Let me know which class would you like to be. I hope I'm speaking to the right audience. Okay. Page J is class A, Mary Lim class A, Lim Kyo class A, Lim Tek Hong class A, Rickman class A. Good. Anna class B. It's okay. Class B is alright. During Chu class A. Okay. Good. B. Okay. I hope there's no C and D here. Oka Hin B. Okay. Good. Okay. All right. Very good. I'm speaking to the right crowd. Okay. I hope I'm not speaking to a crowd with class D and class C mentality. So most of you would like to prefer to be in A and B, which is good. We are in the right crowd lah. Okay. So how much time do I left? Okay, not much time. All right. So I have to continue fast. All right. So it's all right. Whether you want to be class A or class B is still okay. Sometimes I'm also in between. I'm also in between class B, class A. Right? Sometimes I want to be in class B. Sometimes I also want to be in class A, which is fine. Okay. All right, next page. Okay, so what can you do? Okay, what can you do? The thing that you can do is actually there are several changes you need to do in yourself, okay, in order to survive this recession. First of all is mindset change. Okay, so what do you mean by mindset change? Okay, so whether you're employee or employer right now, your mindset have to shift to this word called I am responsible for my life. Okay, and also the life of your family. What does it mean? That means you have to treat your current job, or your current business, to be your own business. If you are already a businessman, then you have no choice. Yeah, you already must have a businessman mindset. But if you are currently an employee right now, you have to change your mindset to more of a businessman mindset. Okay, you have to think from your boss point of view. Okay, so why do you want to do that? Okay. Because unless you can think like your boss, it is quite impossible for your boss to fully trust you. Okay, why? Because trust is gained when both parties has the same goal, and you can't have the same goal when you have different emotion towards the goal. Okay, sorry. Okay, right. I mean, I'm talking to employee right now. So for example, most of the employee mindset is actually to do less and get paid more. Okay, well, most of the time it won't happen. And most of the time, employer mindset, businessman mindset, right? I mean, there's a few businessmen here, right? Okay, so tell me, is it true? Businessman mindset, do you value people who contribute more for their role, or you just are you okay with people who just do their job based on okay? Yeah. All right. Okay. Please help me out there. Please unmute your microphone first. When I finish the session, when I do the live consult, then you can turn on your microphone. All right. Okay. So businessman, for those businessmen out there, which one do you prefer? You prefer an employee who actually who uh who actually do more to help you solve your problem, or you prefer an employee to actually do just enough according to their job scope, right? So A or B, please let me know, A or B. Businessman, help me out. Okay, let uh let the let the rest of the employee out here know that how the businessman think. Okay, so businessman, which one do you prefer? You prefer an employee? Okay, obviously someone is flushing the toilet, please. Okay, businessman, right? So Merly Lim say A, yeah. Lim Tek Hong also say A, okay, businessman. Let not only come from my mouth lah, my voice, okay. Please let everybody know, all the employee here know, how does a businessman think. Okay, obviously, all right, obviously all businessmen will like to find an employee. All businessmen will value employee they are able to help them solve problem. Okay, but normally for employee mindset is different, right? They want to, okay, this is my job description, I just do this. Okay, this is normally this is our employee mindset. Employee mindset is, this is my job, I will just do my job good. Okay, as long as this is not my job scope, that it is better I don't take this problem. Okay, because if I take this problem and it's not in my job scope, I have more problems. Okay, that is what employee thinks. Okay, so first thing first, if you have an employee mindset, it's very difficult for you to survive this recession. So you have to shift your mindset to become a businessman mindset, an employer mindset. Think behalf of your boss. Okay, ask yourself this question: how can I help my boss to survive this recession? Okay, what can I do to help my boss in this company? Okay, ask yourself this question. Okay, do more. Okay, whether you are an accountant or HR, doesn't matter anymore. Right now, right now in this crisis, most of the time, what most businesses need are actually sales revenue. Okay, during MCO, there's lot of businesses that have to close down for more than 1 or 2 months. For 1 and 2 months, imagine this: there is no sales, no revenue, no cash, and then every month the employer have to pay out overhead, have to pay salary, right? Have to pay rental. Uh, there's a lot of overhead utility bills to pay. Okay, where if there's no salary, I mean no revenue, where does this employer get their money from, right? Okay, so you have to also think of behalf of your management of your company or your bosses. Okay, help the company overcome this recession. Okay, so first thing, change your mindset. Okay. Okay, second thing is actually skill set, right? So there are some skill set that also need to be changed. Okay, well, ask yourself what are the market needs right now. Okay, so what problem are you helping your company solving right now? And if you are a business owner, you also need to ask this question to yourself, to your business. What problem are you solving for the market? Okay. So if is your business solving a problem that the market needs right now, right? If not, then it's a bit tough lah. Right? Like right now, if you are selling ice cream, then it's a little bit tough lah, because you are not really solving any crisis right now. In a good time, it's all right. In a good time, it's also right. Selling ice cream means you are selling happiness, right? People eat ice cream, they feel happy. But right now, it's a bit difficult lah. No one has mood to eat ice cream, so you have to ask yourself, what is your business solving any problem out there? If yes, then you have a subsequent question. Is the problem really is that really a valid problem to solve? Okay, not because right now during this crisis, not every problem is needed to solve. Okay, not eating ice cream is all right for a lot of people. Okay, so the next one is strategy. Okay, so there is some strategy change here. All right, not only strategy, you have to think of tactics only, also tactical move. Okay. Well, previous strategy that you have may not be applicable anymore. So there must be a strategy change already. Okay, so but strategies sometimes are long term. It takes some time to do. Okay, so what are the things that is more that you need to deploy now in this current crisis is more of a tactical problem. Okay, it's different. Tactic and strategy are different. Strategy are long term. Normally there is a few steps to achieve this strategy. There is a few steps, but tactic normally is you deploy one tactic to actually get one things. Okay, for example, you have a business deal ongoing. Okay, so how do you close the deal? So there is a tactic that you need to deploy. Okay, all right. So for example, if you want to secure your job, right now. Okay, maybe you are like this morning I have a case that this girl is actually she's a copywriter for a print media company. Okay, print media. Obviously, if you are not in the digital marketing right now, the media company has actually going downhill, or they call the sunset business. Okay, so being a print media, then right now she already has a pay cut. Okay, so she already can sense very soon that she might lose her job. Okay, so then of course she has come to me, and what can she do to actually secure the job, or actually what are the other things that she can learn to actually help the company out, or even not help the company out, what can she do in the future? Okay, so we analyze the situation for her, but normally, but as a copywriter, copywriter is blessed, because right now we need a lot of copywriter. Why? Copywriter are person that actually able to write using words to get attention, okay, whether print media or what. So she can actually always change to the online media, okay, as long as you can write and capture attention to get leads, whether it's online or printings, doesn't matter. Okay, so she's actually okay with her current skill set. So all she need to do is learn how to do it online, how to write so that she can get attention online. Okay, so that's for her case, it's not that difficult. Okay, so but before you deploy any strategy or tactics, first of all, you must have a goal. Okay, so so you must come up with a goal first. If you do not have a goal to achieve, then there is no strategy and tactic to deploy, right? So what are goals? Goals, you have to be quite specific, you have to be very specified in your goal. Okay, for example, you have your sales target. Let me drink some water. So for example, your sales target, $5 million sales target that last year your company set for you. But because of the crisis right now, it seems impossible to achieve 5 million target. Okay, so then you also need to have a target that is within the realm of possibility. It cannot be too out of the world one, right? Maybe you want to reduce the target to maybe 5 million, maybe you reduce to 3 million, 3.5 million. Okay, so as long as you have a target and this target is clear. What do you mean by clear? Clear means you have a very clear figure. Something is measurable. Okay, something is measurable, then that is a good goal. Don't just have a goal that say I want to be rich. Okay, how much is rich? There is no content in there. There's no substance in the word rich. You have to come up with a figure. All right, if 500 million is considered rich for you, if that is it, then that will be your figure. Okay, once you have a goal, then only you can deploy a strategy or a tactic. Okay, so later I will talk more about when we do the live consultation. I will tell you more about how we deploy tactic and strategy. Okay. Okay. Next, next you need to have a vehicle. Well, vehicle is not your cars or your van. Vehicle refer to platform. Okay, platform that but platform you don't have to build yourself. If you already have, it's good. Platform you can leverage on others. There are so many platform out there. For example, iTraining company is one of the platform, right? iTraining company helps a lot of trainer or consultant to actually launch do training online. Okay, so if you have a certain skill set that you are able to teach people, then you can actually use iTraining company as a platform for, especially for educator, right, for teaching, for sharing your knowledge. Okay, so if you have a certain skill set, like for example, if you are an accountant, what you can do is maybe you can actually teach people how to read a financial report. Okay, how to do research on which company stock to buy. Okay, if you are a good accountant, you can analyze the numbers. You can actually do learn how to teach online. Okay, and iTraining company is one of the platform you can use. Okay, this is just an example. There are a lot of platform that you can use. Okay, because creating your own platform will take a lot of time and effort. So in this crisis, speed is everything. All right, so leverage and a ready platform is everything. So okay, so the next one is actually you need to find a mentor. Okay, you need to find a mentor. So who are mentors? Mentors are someone who has really been there, done that, able to give you advice, able to shorten your journey, and able to reduce your failure. Okay, so if there's only one thing you remember out of this webinar, please remember this actually to find a mentor. Okay, find somebody that actually can give you advice. All right. If everything here you cannot remember or forget, just remember this: get a mentor. Okay. All right, next, decision. Okay, decision. The word decision is not hard to, it's very easy to understand, right? Decision, but not many people know how to make a decision, right? So, so you need to make a decision right now. All right? Just now, I asked you, which one do you want to be, happy or rich, sad or poor? Okay, some of you answer, some of you don't. So for those who don't answer, I don't know whether you have made a decision or not, but you need to make a decision right now. Okay. So what do you mean by make a decision right now? By making a decision, then you are committed to the decision that you make. Okay, there's no more going back, no more going back anymore, no more plan B anymore. Okay, if you, why many people feel, or I mean a lot of people want to lose weight or want to go on diet, want to have a good body figure, but why many people fail is because they have not decided, they have not decided to be, not decided to have a good body figure. Okay, so if they're not decided, then it's very difficult. Okay, today I feel motivated, then I go and do some exercise. Tomorrow I'm not motivated, then I go and eat KFC. So as long as you are not decided, you can't have the commitment to do something. Okay, so you need to make a decision fast, preferably right now. Okay, if you want to be happy or sad, make a decision right now. If you want to be happy, make the change. Okay. All right, next is urgency. You have to have a sense of urgency. Huh? Okay. If you procrastinate, then someone will take the action. Someone will take action faster than you, and your opportunity might be gone. Huh? So you make sure you decide fast and take action. Have a sense of urgency. Okay. If for those who are still waiting for COVID-19 to be gone, finished, then everything go back to normal. Sorry, it's not going to happen. Okay. Everything will be new norm right now. A lot of things are changing. Okay. So you have to have the sense of urgency. If you want to change, right now is the time to change. Okay. If you decide to be happy, okay, right now is the time to do something to make yourself happy. Okay. All right, next, what is it? EQ. Okay. EQ is something that you need to control, right? Because it's when the journey is going tough, only tough people are able to continue the journey. Okay. So your mental strength have to be tough, because going through the recession is not a good feeling. Well, most of you guys are still floating right now, so you are still okay. Okay, when you go to the drowning stage, then you understand what I mean by not a good feeling. Okay, I've been there. Okay, it's really not so nice. So you have to develop a good mental strength. Okay, so and well, how to do it? Oh, well, if you don't do it for yourself, also you can think about your loved one, right? You have to think about your children, your family, your parents, your husband, your wife. Okay, so if you don't do it for yourself, you have to do it for them, and because of that, you have to keep your mental strength high. Okay, you have to keep your mental strength high. All right. So next, and the last one is the power of execution. Okay, so nothing matter if you change your mindset, you change your skill set, change strategy, you find a mentor or you make decision, nothing will happen unless you take action. Okay, so execution is the key. Okay, find out what you can do and do it. Okay, and you have a sense of urgency and you have to do it fast. Okay, so decide now that if you decide if you want to have a better life, if you want to have a better life, you need to take action now and to make it a reality. Okay, so these are the things that you can do right now in this to survive this recession. Okay, well, well, it's almost time, right? So I have to be a little bit fast. Okay, so I would like to of course thanks you guys for listening. Please stay until the end, because after this closing is for this topic only. Later we will do a live demo on I'll answer some of your questions, and I will actually help one or two of you who has problem, okay, with your business or in your career, and try to devise a strategy or tactic for you. Okay. Okay, so you guys can actually get follow my Facebook page. Okay, it's a page, it's not an account. So you can just follow. It's called my Facebook page is Joe Boey. This is me. Okay, I I look more handsome with short hair. Now MCO, I can't even cut my hair. Okay, so I'd like to get your attention to actually this. Okay, because today is only 1 hour topic, there's very limited time for me to share more knowledge. So what I have done is actually I come up with this program called the Swim Against the Tide. Okay, so it will be held on 27 to 29 May, 3 days program, but it's only going to be at night, so it will not disturb your current job or whatever. Okay, even MCO lifted, you have to go to work, you will not disturb it because it's only done at night. Okay, I put that 8 to 10. Maybe it will further depends. I will also have to answer some of your questions like what I'm going to do later on in this demo. Okay. Okay, so this program is more designed to help employee. Okay, to help employee. So for employee, I think I will figure out another one. If you like the consultation I give later on, then maybe I will do something similar like that, right? So the first day I will talk about how to become indispensable in your career. There are different strategies for different career role. Okay, if you are involved in the sales role, then you have different strategy. If you are involved in the supporting role, then you have different strategy. Okay, so different strategy require different role require different strategy. So we'll talk more about what role are you in at that time and devise a good tactic or strategy for you to stay relevant in your career. Okay, so second day we will like to talk more about how to start your part-time freelancing business. Okay, so this one is for those who wanted to have a second source of income. What are the things that you can do right now that this as a freelancing? Okay, so in order to tap into the current crisis, okay, because in this current crisis definitely there will be different opportunities. Okay, some of the things that it can be done, some of the things that actually cannot be done. Okay, for example like just now the photographer clients of mine, I mean, if you still want to develop a business in photography is going to be very tough. Very tough. Even MCO lifted, there are a lot of event that is canceled. So a lot of cancel events, so it's very tough for him to get more business anymore. So what are the freelancing business he can do is actually to develop a training program that he can teach people online how to take nice photo, how to edit good photo using the handphone, right? So these are the new things. Well, day three we'll talk about what are the skill set that you should have in this gig economy. Things have changed, okay? Your skill set also need to be upgraded, right? So face-to-face sales skills, although it's still relevant, but right now more important is how do you sell remotely, okay? How do you make the sales when you can't when you can't see your clients? Well, this is a very big, major skills that I think a lot of people need right now. Okay, a lot of companies need to know how to sell remotely, right? Selling through face-to-face, calling up your cold call, try to meet your client, try to make appointment with them. This one is going to be a lot tougher from in this coming future. So what can you do? Okay, there are the skills, there are different skill set that you can learn right now to help you in the future economy. And we are going through the gig economy right now. Okay, I will explain more about what is gig economy in this program. All right. Okay. So yeah. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm about time. All right. So well, normally this type of program, this type of training program, if you normally when we do it live, it's actually cost about 2,000 to 3,000. Okay, but since I have been through the recession before, so and right now we are not doing this in the hotel, so we don't need to have to charge you guys so much for the cost now. So there is no, because hotel we have to prepare the room, we have to prepare the food for you, everything, parking, everything. Okay. So right now we don't need to do that. right now we can do Zoom meeting for this program. So we're going to slash this price. And for those who are actually in here right now, that want to survive this recession and learn how to be indispensable in your career, what are the freelancing things you can do, what are the skill set that is more relevant in the future, this is my offer to you. Okay, 299. Okay, only 299 ringgit for a 3 days course. All right. Okay. So for those who want to register, please check on your checkbox. There's a link. Okay. So this link is will send you to the registration link. Okay, and you register from this link. Okay. So we will open this program for 24 hours only for this price 299. After that, we will go back to the normal price. Okay. All right. Okay. So I was finished this webinar here. Okay. So as I promised you guys before, I will do a live demonstration. I'm going to help you guys if you have any business problem or any career problem at all. Okay. So okay. So how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? There's a chat box here right now, or there should be a hand up icon, right? You can do the raise hand, right? So, and any one of you who has do you have any business questions or problem right now that you want me to help you solve right now? Okay. Please type me. Okay, please type me. Then I will select, and then I will unmute you. I will unmute your video. Okay, then we will talk about it. Right? Anyone, any at all? No questions? Yeah, put in the chat box. Put me. Okay, I will select your name. I will unmute you. I will unmute your video. Okay, any question at all? Okay, for example, what are the questions you want to ask? Okay, if you are in the career, if you are working for someone, like, just let me give you an example. This morning I did a consult with this girl who is a copywriter. She's in the print media company, so she already has a pay cut, right? And she can sense that the company is going to close down soon. Okay, why? Because most of her the company major contract is expiring in June. Okay, so it seems like most of the salespeople are unable to actually renew the contract. Okay, so because of that, then she thinks that the company is going through a very huge problem right now. Okay, so she asked me what can she do. Of course, analyzing her current situation, I advise her. She's a copywriter, right? Copywriter is writing using words to actually capture attention, right? You can see how the print media, okay, banner works. They write a few words to capture your attention, right? Some of the TV media when you drive your car, then you see there's a lot of big TV that's trying to capture your attention. Yeah, so the copywriter will write some words in there to actually capture your attention. Okay. So she is a copywriter. So for her to change from print media to online media is not that hard. It's not that hard because she already has a copywriting skill, right? So the only problem is she doesn't know how to do anything online. Okay, so but that is her only problem. So I advise her to actually look through the internet, learn something, learn how to do. Okay, I don't know how many of you guys heard of this word called the growth hacking. Okay, growth hacking. Okay, how many of you have know what is growth hacking? Okay, please type yes, growth hacking. Anyone know growth hacking? Yeah. Okay. No, no one know.
Joe, Mr. Ng I Bing has got a question.
Oh, I think has got a questions. Okay. All right. So then I better answer. Use this time to answer Mr. Ng. I think ask Sue, can you unmute Mr. Ng
Yeah, he's unmuted already, Mr. Ng.
Yes, Mr. Ng. Tell me, what's your question?
Yeah, speaker. Just want to pose one question. In the event a company like us is a legal firm, what we suffering is actually, I believe the business drop at least 40%.
Okay.
So, and when our overhead is actually quite substantial on a monthly basis.
Okay.
So what is the measure to actually overcome if we don't choose to do pay cut?
Okay, right now you are legal business. What type of legal business?
It's a legal firm involving sales and purchase of properties as well as litigation in court.
Okay, sales and purchase of property. So now property market are also going downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have much business there. Then the other one is what? Litigation or?
Litigation means it's a court work.
Suing
people in court.
Okay, so for that problem you do have also less business because of COVID. No one is.
I believe everybody will try to tie up their cash. Then if anything can avoid to see lawyers also, they won't come and see lawyers. So obviously the business has actually come down quite substantially.
I see.
So
okay. So
in fact, in England, I see about 60-70% of the firm closed down.
Okay.
During this COVID, because all the legal firm, they are having fixed costs on overhead. So it's not that something that we can just overturn just like that, save and accept pay cut or whatsoever.
Okay.
So is there any other way to turn around instead of we doing pay cut?
Okay. Okay. So let me tell you what I use to actually analyze the business. Okay. I do have a tools I use to actually analyze the because I don't show you guys what tools I use is because maybe some people think that this is superstitious, maybe some people think that this is religion or something like that. Okay, so I will not show you what tools I use, but actually I also use some metaphysics. Okay, let me analyze what is happening first. If you don't know what is metaphysics, it doesn't matter. It's just a tools, just a tools to analyze the current situation.
So you are saying that using metaphysics to overcome the slowdown of the business?
No. This is the tools I use to analyze. The tools I use to analyze your situation and what are the strategy that you can do. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you don't worry about what tools I use. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Okay. Mr. Ng, right? Okay, Mr. Ng, the current situation of your company right now is right now your problem very obvious is because of there is not enough sales, right? Not enough sales. Okay, and the situation right now is doesn't really seems too good. Okay, so what you can do right now, okay, is actually, Mr. Ng, are you there?
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
listening.
Okay, what you can do right now is this word called collaboration. Okay, collaboration. Okay, so you have to partner out with others party. Okay, partner out with other
Okay.
party to actually to do different type of business. Okay, so for example, if you still want to continue your wait, let's see whether you should continue the S&P thing and the suing thing yet. No. Okay, so you need to partner up with other company to get more business. Okay, right now your problem is actually you have a lot of overhead. You don't have enough sales. You are having problem finding more sales, right? So collaboration
Yeah.
is the key. Collaboration is the key. So you need to collaborate with other company that maybe you can target. Okay, maybe you can how about other company like those that is actually S&P property market definitely is going to be tough, right? Not many people are buying right now. Okay, so and as you can see, not many people are suing people right now. Okay, so what are the things that are thriving? What are the things that are thriving? So you can actually partner up with this company. For example, okay, what are thriving right now? Okay, delivery service, right? You have Grab, you have Food Panda, you have My Car, you have a lot of these delivery service. Okay, so in so there will be a lot of legal things that need to sort out also when the company is growing, right? Okay, so you find out those companies that are growing. There are certain industry that are growing. Okay, not all industry are going downhill. So, for example, grocery industry is growing, delivery industry is growing, IT industry is growing. So find out this industry they are growing. Okay, and you go and you partner with them. Okay, so join them as a in-house law partner. Okay, so this is what my
So
tools.
what you're trying to say is to collaborate into a new line, which is actually a current trend. Those
Yes,
line
yes,
that is actually at the uptrend, we should actually try to target them as our customer. So that is the
correct,
advice.
correct, correct.
Thank you, thank you,
Okay.
thank you.
Remember the keyword is collaboration.
Yeah.
Collaboration, the keyword. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So any more questions from the rest of the people here right now?
We have Eugene. Eugene asks, how do you mitigate risk when there is a business opportunity after COVID-19?
Okay,
Eugene,
yeah, Eugene, can you talk to me? I need to understand more first. What do you mean by mitigating risk? Yeah, Eugene, are you there? Sue, can you unmute Eugene? Hello, hello.
there's so many, can't see. Eugene, you can unmute yourself, Eugene.
Yeah, are you able to unmute yourself? Yeah, talk to me. I need to understand your problem first. Right, Eugene? Eugene Ng, right? Hello, hello, no?
Or if there's any other people who have a question, please type your question. Yeah, I think we will end in 5 minutes or 7 minutes.
Yeah, please do so. Okay. Yeah, well, if
Is there any questions that you want to ask? Yeah, about your career, or you can ask on behalf of somebody else as well, if you like.
yeah, anyone at all? Okay. If not, let me.
Does
Master,
anybody want
can
to
I
know?
ask
Yeah.
one more question?
Yeah,
Who
who's
is
this?
this? Yeah.
Sorry. Same person.
Okay.
Again.
Okay, okay, Mr.
So can
Ng.
I
All
ask
right.
one more question?
Yes, please
Actually,
go ahead.
I also a person who having a lot of properties. So the major thing that I'm actually facing is some of my shop is actually rented to hotel line.
Okay.
So the hotel line, some of the shop, they renovate to about 24 rooms. So 2 or 3 months they have not been paying rental. So if they were to surrender back to me, I also feel very puzzled. Firstly, I'm not in the line. And secondly, if I want to demolish the whole hotel renovation in the shop itself, it will cost few 100,000. And after demolish, it might not bring any rental income. But if the thing continues, we still need to service the bank and all those things. So as an advisor, do you have any solution or some idea for me in order to overcome this recession issue? Because hotel night, we foresee maybe 6 months also won't bring any income.
Yes, yeah, correct. 6 months also won't be any income. Okay. Okay, right now.
I believe a lot of property owner, they are facing this predicament. If their shop or all those things is not bringing income and they continue, they have a lot of bank loan to serve. So what is a alternative that we can think of?
Okay.
Thanks for the question. You're asking on behalf of the property owners.
Yeah.
It's a great question. I hope it goes to other property owners who are in the situation. Yeah. This depression or recession has been ongoing, actually starting from Chinese New Year onwards. It will last for a while. You can ask Joe about it. Joe, can you help us?
Okay, for your case only, sorry, this answer is not universal. This answer is very special to Mr. Ng only. Okay, because he asked the question and I check the tools that I have. The tools that I have is actually it's a metaphysics tool. It doesn't.
I understand.
Okay, so what these two do, these tools does is actually analyze your current situation. Okay, and then it also gives some strategy and tactic how to overcome it. Okay, all right. So according to these tools that I have, for property, what you can do. Okay, straight away, what you can do. No need to talk of your situation right now. Okay, are you able to get back the property right now? At this moment, can you can just ask them to go, right?
Yeah, can. No problem.
Okay, then this is what you do. You take back the property right now since it's already renovated at like a hotel. Okay, what you can do is you rent it out to the government hospital. Okay, that means you offer your place as a place that for them to house the people who are sick.
Okay.
Okay, so that means temporary hospital, temporary clinic or something like that.
But the problem is most of the shop owner, they are actually not the management who can manage all this. So if we were to take back, that will be a quite difficult job for us.
No, you take back, you don't have to manage. Okay, you take back right now, you go and offer to the government, to the Ministry of Health. Okay, you say, okay, I have this place in this that is built as a hotel, but then now no one. Okay, I can offer it as a place for you to house the patient for temporary. Okay, for this amount of money per month. Okay, so you only have to get the deal in. Then when you get the deal in, you just surrender the place to them. the MOH will MOH will actually do the management side. Okay, this is what you can do fast right now to get back some income first. I know it's not easy lah. It sounds easy for me to talk about it, but this is the one of the strategy that you can do in order to get at least some income back from the property that you have.
Okay.
Okay.
A bit impossible. A bit impossible.
No,
it
is possible. It's not impossible. It is possible. It's whether you are willing to do it or not.
Okay, I'll try to see whether any way out for this. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Any more questions? How much time do I have left?
Thank you, yeah. Like a minute. Looks like they're very shy. Maybe they want to see you in your forum or in your trade show. Then only they will come get your signature, and then they will start asking you privately. Because this is open. Maybe they are too shy to ask you questions, or they are swimming or something. Or maybe they're listening, they're not sure how to ask. Okay, we will have a half a minute. If you have no questions, then we will end this session. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Joe, for spending your afternoon here. I have to apologize again that we have a technical issue early on in the when you logged in. Sorry that have kept you waiting. I hope you have a fruitful day. You picked up something from how to survive in the recession time. Hopefully it will help you, and you can share this out to other people as well. Take Home say thank you, host. Thank you, Take Home. Take Home Lim. Thank you very much for coming in. We hope you had a good time. Feel free to follow Joe on his Facebook page. You can go to our iTrading Facebook page now as well, and you can follow and also like us. We have a series of interesting videos or webinars that we will actually roll out more for the public and for the business community. Hopefully it will benefit a lot of people, and please spread it out and share it if this is useful for you, because continuous training and continuous learning is of essence. All right. Thank you very much. Mr. Ng said thank you to you, Joe. Yeah, feel free to drop in and talk to Joe. He has a lot more things to share with you, maybe not in the public. Initially, when he gave me a lot of his strategies and all those things, I thought it was also impossible and all those things, but it turned out that everything will fall into place. Okay, but glad you asked and glad you come also. So for the rest of the people who are here, quite many of you, can we say a thank you and goodbye to you? Thank you very much for coming in, and we hope you had a good afternoon. And for the subsequent days that you have, we wish you all best of health. Stay very safe, stay happy, and stay having a hungry spirit to actually continuously learn and also improve ourselves. Thank you so much. I hope to see you again on live or probably another webinar. And Marissa, thank you and stay safe. Thank you so much for coming. We hope to see you again some other time. Feel free to like the Facebook page of iTrading and also Joe. That's all we ask from you. And also Citos, thank you so much for organizing this. They have been very generous and actually very, very thoughtful for their subscribers. They're actually giving this out to you so that you gain a lot more knowledge and also help and also a new network and new friendship that you can foster in your community. Thank you so much. I hope to see you again. Please follow us. If there's any interesting things happening, you can straight away get it. Definitely it's not funny or comedy or anything embarrassing. It will be something that is uplifting, upskilling, and also helping you to improve in your career and in your business and in your entrepreneurial career. So thank you so much for joining us. Joe, thank you, metaphysics consultant. He has invested a lot of time into this topic. I think he started off very, very young. From 7 years old, he has been exposed to this. So this has been very useful. I'm also one of the big clients. Thank you so much. And for all of you here, thank you for joining us. I didn't see your faces, but I know you're all here. I hope you're smiling. Stay very safe, stay very strong, and I hope to see you on the other side. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye. See you again.
Okay, bye.